I'll be damned. So now I'll need to go, let's see here. Okay. Front camera. Stream health is poor. That's probably because we're not out there. Well, let's take a trip to the car. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. Alright, now it says the stream health is good, which I'm inside the house. Learning more and more stuff here. Alright, there's the car in all its glory. So let's just do this for now. Figure out. Well, here. Let's just stay. Okay. It's poor. Let's go to YouTube and see if by some miracle it's working. Holy shit. It does look like it's working. Huh. Well, how about them apples? It freaking works. Alright. So we're testing it out here, the stuff. Hello, YouTube land. So we're, well, hang on, let me clean the lens off. That might help a little bit. Hey, there we go. Alright. So we're playing around with the Starlink. So, just so people out there know what we got, sort of our setup here is. So, this here is a hole cut in the car. This is where the Starlink mounts. So underneath here, there's this cool bracket that I found online, and we put it on there. So Starlink, we use it for lots of things. The data over the wall, telemetry, all that stuff makes a big difference. And so I'm just doing some testing with a new way of streaming using the MyRaces.Live, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah, basically we've got the switch right here basically turns on the backup battery, if you will. Actually, even if I cut this off right now, there's a small battery in here that stays charged, so that way when the car's power cycle, we don't lose the stream. But this hasn't worked out the best for us, so, well, part of that was my fault because I didn't turn on the data plan. So you've got to have a data plan enabled. So whenever we're not using it, you just pay $5 a month and it puts it in a standby mode. So the camera will sit right here. This is just a Yi 4K camera, just something to start out with. See if it works. And yeah, so the stream here works pretty good. And judging by the thing, it looks like it works. And it's pretty cool, actually. Hopefully it's good and stable. I've got it on 720p, which I think is more than enough. So we got AMP coming up in a few weeks. So we got nice big 18-inch wheels. These are Apex Racing SM10 18x10 on a 265/35 tire. So, and yes, believe it or not, they fit. We had to do a whole lot of work to get all this to fit, but that's basically where we're at. So, lots and lots of work. You can't really see anything, but trust me when I tell you, this was not easy. guaranteed this is the only stock fendered RX-7 on the planet Earth with 18x10s. And a lot of work, a lot of thinking and stuff went into this. And we're still on the same stock tech calipers, except now we have moved to a Mustang GT rotor, just a stock rotor to match the spindles, so we don't have any problems there. Yeah, and it's square, so we run the same wheels front and rear now, which is great, easy. Let's see what else, what's new for AMP. That's really it, the wheels and the brakes. We also found a small issue with the cooling for the front rotors, which we addressed. We've got custom hub-centric rings. It's kind of hard to see in here, but we actually came up with a way, because we had to run a spacer behind the rotor to make all this work. We had to extend the hub-centric ring so that way our wheel would have a nice home to sit on. So there's that. Let's see, what else can I show since this is working. That's about it. It's actually clean. I cleaned it up a little bit. Still have the same arrow on the front, just our splitter is just a little bit higher now. The whole car is a little bit higher because the whole car is higher because of the 18s, obviously. But we were actually able to maintain the same rod height. Again, that was a lot to do with Wes's efforts. So involved a lot of beating and banging and pulling on these fenders to get everything to clear. But we'll be doing a test this weekend at Barber, and I'll probably do a little stream at Barber. Probably not for the whole day, but just for a few hours to make sure that this thing is working good. Yeah, we're getting excited. A couple weeks, AMP, round 2, the Southern Endurance Cup. Hopefully we will kick ass and take names. It'll be me, Mr. Wes Holland, and Mr. David Boone driving with us. And Henry will be thinking about you when you're on your honeymoon. So hopefully, unfortunately, he won't be with us. But and then we'll have VIR right around the corner, and we even have some other surprises. And I guess since this is working pretty well, yeah, I don't see any issues here. Yeah, it looks like the Mac says everything is looking really good. So, yeah, that's about it. Oh, one other thing I guess I could show. So, once we get done with the, and hopefully the camera will reach this far, but if it won't, then that's fine too. Well, no, it's too far away, so I'm not going to go in there and mess with that. That's about it. There's talk that we might do, Brent with Race Capture has potentially, they're testing a solution to get it where we could have the rolling predictive lap on lap 1 after a driver change. So basically when the Race Capture box is power cycled, we have an SD card installed, which I don't have one in there right now, but if we have one installed in the box, they've got some software they want to try, so that way we'll have that rolling predictive right after the pit stop. It will go off of the last stored lap, I think. So we might look into doing that. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So far, so good. Live stream's working like it's supposed to. I think we are pretty good shape. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see. Huh, okay. It healed itself. That's cool. Which it did not do the last time I tried this. Even with this stuff, even with having a data plan working. Stuff coming there. All that stuff is coming there. That's good. Go to inspect. So let's see what happens when I change the driver. If I'm able to do that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I could change it to west. Let's try that because we don't have that from live timing. So we'll just do that. Let's see how that works. It's going to work. Yeah. Formatting is a little off when it came back. I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's pull up the start and see what it says. So 23 milliseconds left latency, 98.3%. One thing I'll say is that I'm right up against the house, so it doesn't exactly have a totally unobstructed view of the sky. Say, there we go, 75%. Let's do a speed test right here. Looks like it's only got about, maybe about 10 seconds of latency right there. So we're getting 7 minutes down. About 16 minutes up. I should be way over enough to continue to do that. Of course, the car's not going 100 miles an hour right now either, so that doesn't make a difference. Yeah, 29 milliseconds. That's a little high, but again, we're right up against the house right here. So I have to say that's pretty dang easy, but we're still going to need. I'm still going to have a GoPro in the car, though. I think. Yep. Definitely going to have a GoPro in the car. Yeah, now we're getting 124 megs down. See, right now I'm only getting 27, 28, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm standing next to the car. Still looks pretty good. I'm still reasonably far away from the car, which is not really normal. Running the speed test, it seems to be good. So, yeah. Wes is in there. be. Still don't know why the formatting's all junked up. Update visibility on other channels. Let's see if we do update stream event, and let's see if that helps. This is still a heck of a lot easier than doing it, setting it up on YouTube and doing all that. It's like way easier. Because doing it this way, you only have to type in the RTNT string from them, and it works. If no one else is giving this video a thumbs up, I'm going to. Just kills the external, and then all of a sudden there it comes back. That's so weird. I mean, we lose basically. Yeah, now all of a sudden it's good. That's because it gets set up. Keep stopping and start. Okay, let's look at the instructions. For the story. So it doesn't really have anything. Yeah, it's got instructions. That's what it is. Alright, it's about to go off.